Hey there, I am going to give you a quick nighttime routine that you can do while you're pregnant to help prepare you for a great night's sleep. Okay, so mobility is one of the keys to reducing the tension throughout your body that you will be building up, no doubt, as your posture changes, your body changes significantly. Okay, so we're going to do a quick nighttime stretch, only a few minutes. Pick and choose the ones that you like going forward and make sure you are consistent with them. All right, the added bonus with these is that you are also going to help prepare your body for a better birth, allow your baby to align optimally so they can navigate their way out nicely as well. So, always love a good bonus, hey? So we're going to start off with a cat-cow, so we can come down on the floor, hands and knees, and we are tilting our pelvis back and forward. We are lifting that mid back all the way up as much as you can manage with your bump in the way. And just enjoying this movement, okay? Really good. Pelvic mobility is so important for your birth prep as well as to keep your body functioning well, reduce any pelvic pain. So you might have pelvic pain at the front or at the back as your pelvis changes. Now your pelvis needs to be nice and mobile so that your baby can get out as well. So lots of added bonuses there with that cat-cow. Feel free to hit pause and keep up with that cat-cow if you want. Next up, we have a child's pose. Now you can do this with your hands up on a chair, like so, if you want, or if you've got space, you can have your knees nice and wide so that bump can fit down between your knees, and we are going to stretch up as long as you can with your arms so you get a nice shoulder stretch here, really lengthening in those glutes as well and stretching that pelvis. All right, so again, nice deep breaths. Think about that breathing and breathing down. Get that breath right down into your ribs. So thinking in through your nose, past that throat. Inflating your lungs as much as you can at the sides, at the back, at the front. Your ribs and your lungs, your ability to breathe well can also be changed through pregnancy as that baby grows up into your lungs. Now you can take your hands over to one side and kind of push your hips to the other side so you get a little bit of a side stretch here. Always important to remember that you don't want to overstretch or push yourself into too big a stretch if you're not feeling like it, because you have all those relaxin hormones going through your body, so we don't want to cause an injury, okay? So just, even if you move in and out of it, breathe in all the way down that side you're pushing away into, and then you can take it to the other side, so hands the other way. So frontal on this looks a bit like this. I'm going to go over and push your hips away from that side that you're reaching into. Think about breathing all the way down into that side you're stretching, taking that breath all the way down into that pelvis, and then letting it go all the way back out again. So inhale. As you breathe into your ribs, the pressure transfers or should transfer down into your core and into your pelvis so that you can feel a little bit of connection and a little bit of movement with your pelvic floor muscles. And those muscles at the base of your pelvis that hold or control your toileting functions, they're holding your baby in, but they've got to get out of the way so that they don't get injured or damaged during your labor. Okay, so we need to have a really good connection with your pelvic floor muscles. All right, next up we are going to mobilize these hips side to side. So sitting on your bum, you can sit up on a cushion if you need to. And then we're going to rotate these knees side to side, like so. All right. And rotate, and then we can lean forward over these hips if you need to, if you feel good doing that. And we can do a little bit of a side stretch here. Again, let that breath go down into your ribs. Lean forward. And over. So good stretching of these hips again. This uneven movement of your hips is really important to be preparing for birth again, because your baby needs to be able to rotate through that pelvis in the final stages of your birth. So having uneven movements of your hip, the ability to do this is really helpful for that phase, okay? Because your pelvis kind of needs to be able to tilt a little bit to allow that rotation to happen. The movement's very subtle, to be fair, but having that awareness and that mind-body connection can help this process naturally happen. All right, and let's come up to some calf stretches. So if you roll your pillow or you have some books or something, pop your front of your foot up, and then we can stretch into that. Now what I do, if you've got something to hold on to, we have a stretch at the back leg, and then we bring that knee up. This is one of the favorite stretches that I do with my pregnancy clients. Just getting these calves stretched. Okay, now you can reach out the side or over here and take that knee across the body. So I'll show you from the side. So you're going back and forward. So you get the calf stretch at the back, and then that front leg gets that stretch at the front. Then you can go out the side, bring that knee across. Make sure you've got something to hang on to if you need it, like this, and then out this side. So you're getting calf stretches in a multitude of ways. And I know that is really common. Of course, do that on the other side. That's really common to get calf cramps in pregnancy. I remember having them myself, and just doing this before bed can really help reduce the risk of that, along with some other great ways that I've listed throughout my blog, which will be listed at the bottom of this video if you want to check out more ways you can help or prepare your body for a better night's sleep. All right. So there you have it. There's a few of my favorite stretches to help you sleep better and be more comfortable during your pregnancy, and of course birth with ease, or prep for birth.